Welcome to another video of my YouTube channel and also Facebook page. In this video, I am actually tell you how can you develop your speaking. Like you learning English, the method of English, because previous video I told or described briefly and longly how can you start learning English. But the most important question is, after watching that video, how can you improve your or developing your speaking in English, because you learn many things or even learning much things in English, but you don't know how can you speaking. Today's video I am going to share some tips or tricks. Also, it is not tips or tricks, it's natural things you could also call this. I'm going to share the natural things. How can you develop your speaking? How can you be fluent in English? Okay, so let's get started. First of all, you learn some basic thing you can understand or you can make how to make a sentence. That's it. But every day you should follow four methods or four things. You should have a specific time, like you want to practice 1 hour 2 hour. Like I think I recover or I can make it that you practice 1 hour every day for your improving English. 15 minutes you should take for reading. Reading means you should read any kind of English related books, magazine, newspapers, whatever it can be. Because I am telling you to read something, whenever you read something, you can develop your speaking, and you can also find out some new words, and from there you can learn little bit about new words. So you should practice or read 15 minutes every day. Secondly, you should give 15 minutes for listening. Listening is one of the best method for learning anything, because if you have no understand or if you have no idea what's the other partner are telling you, which means you have a listening problem. For this reason, you should listen at least 15 minutes. But the question is, what things you will listen? You can listen English related podcast, English related blog, English related video. Whatever you listen, the things should be English related. And third things, you should spend 15 minutes for writing. Writing, whenever we start, we have no idea what things we will like, what things we will write, and what things we write actually. I am going to give you some one thing. You just write actually what expression or what kind of activities do you do every day or did you do today. Just you write. It can be or you make lot of mistake in your writing. It happens because you are a beginner. But when you write some things, you can generate idea. You will think what kind of word should I use, what kind of sentence should I make, what kind of sentence word should I write. It helps you to understand, and it helps you to develop your creativity or also thinking power. So the last point is that speaking, speaking, speaking at least 15 minutes every day. You can write, you can reading, you can listen, but you never speak. It means you can never, or you will never speak in English in your life. So spoken English means speaking English. So if you speak as much as you will speak, you can develop your speaking. And once a day, you must be fluent in English. This is the rules. I have just tell you things. You can change your time. You can practice 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. Depends on yourself. How much time ago or as much as time you really want to develop your speaking. So From this video, I hope you have learned many things and you have got suggestions how can you develop your speaking and how can be you a native speaker. Goodbye, see you in the next video. Till that time, keep watching my video to develop your speaking.